Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jeannie and today we'll be doing a backfill on my full coverage tips. This is the process I use to extend the wear time of my tips instead of replacing them completely. So I'm just showing you the growth that I had where my tip no longer meets my cuticle line, and so that's where we're going to do the fill to fill in that gap.
Once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time.
ManiBoss just recently released some new Builder Gel colors, and as soon as I saw this one, I just knew I had to have it. And so when it came in the mail, I figured this was perfect opportunity to give it a try. So this is Stardust, and just wait till you see this color. To start my backfill process, I need to remove the bulk from my tips, so I'm going to use my Model XS 2.0 e-file as well as my smooth top medium bit. These are both from iGel Beauty, and I'm going to use that to quickly remove the bulk. If there's any lifting, I'll remove any lifting as well. I'll also be using my Phantom Pro dust collector from iGel as well, and this has been a total game changer for me as far as the amount of dust that gets produced when I'm doing my nails, especially e-filing something like tips or builder gel that creates a lot of dust. So I highly recommend this if you're looking for a dust collector. Now the purpose of what I'm doing here is just to make my tips as thin as possible. Obviously, if there's any lifting, remove any lifting. And that way when I apply the builder gel, I'm not creating too much bulk. I do also want to mention I do have an affiliate code with iGel Beauty. You can use code Jeannie60 to save 60% off your orders at any time.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself.
now that I've got my tips filed down, I'm going to do a little bit of prep, and I'm going to be using this glass cuticle pusher by Bonafide Beauty, and I'll leave the link below in the description. It's very important that you're pushing back your cuticles, removing any invisible cuticle, because if you don't get all of that, that can create lifting. Once I'm done with all 5 nails, I'm going to use my Young Nail Swipe solution just to remove any of that dust and clean up my nails. Even though the swipe is a cleanser and dehydrator, I'm still going to use my ManiBoss acid-free bond, which is a dehydrator as well. And I'm really concentrating that on my natural nail, where my natural nail is exposed, to remove any excess oils. I'll also be using my CN Designer Dipp'd gel primer, and I'll do 2 full layers on all my nails, and this helps create a sticky layer and helps prevent any lifting. Whenever you're doing any kind of enhancements to your nails, the key is prep. You always want to make sure you're preventing any type of lifting, and that's important because if you get lifting, you could trap moisture in between your nail and your enhancement, and that could cause greenies. I'll be using my iGel Beauty Hybrid Light Lamp, which is a UV LED lamp. And before I start my builder gel, I'm going to apply a thin layer of gel base to all my nails and cure for 30 seconds.
Think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around.
Now getting into my builder gel, I'm just going to apply a thin layer to my entire nail, and I want to make sure I'm getting that area where there's a gap between the tip and my cuticle.
Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Once I've got a thin, even layer down on my nail, I'm not going to cure yet, but I'm just going to apply a little bit more builder gel, and that thin layer kind of helps move the next layer of builder gel around. But I just want to fill in that gap a little bit more because I want to make sure there isn't a ridge from where my natural nail and my builder gel are. So I'm just trying to fill that in a bit.
Focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that.
Come on, how gorgeous is this builder gel? So now that I've got my first layer down, I just turned my thumb upside down for like 5 to 10 seconds, and that's gonna help level it. And once I've done that, I'll put it in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure that. And then I'll go in with my second layer of builder gel. If you notice, I'm focusing a lot of my attention on that cuticle area just so I don't create that ridge. So what I'm doing is I've got a little bit of excess builder gel and I'm just gently pushing that up towards my cuticle. I want to make sure it's not touching my skin, but I want to get as close to it as possible. So I'm just gently floating my brush and pushing the gel up more towards my cuticle area.
think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah.
And now I'm just being nitpicky at this point, so I feel like there's a little bit of a bare spot here, so I'm just kind of dabbing in a little more builder gel. My key is to kind of get an even layer of that glitter. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. I'm going to speed the rest of the nails up a little bit for you, but I did want to give you a close-up just to see this beautiful builder gel in action. If you're a fan of hollow, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. If you have trouble getting close to your cuticle and sidewalls with the brush that's in the bottle, I recommend a round tip gel brush, and this is actually my sculpture gel brush from iGel Beauty, but I'm just using that because it's smaller and thinner, so it helps me get closer to the cuticle area. So highly recommend one of these brushes if you have difficulties with your cuticle line.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
Once I'm done with all my layers, I'm going to go ahead and remove the tacky layer of my builder gel with a lint-free wipe and some rubbing alcohol. And all builder gels have this tacky layer, so you want to make sure you're removing it before you go in and file and buff. So I'm going to file and buff off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm back. I filed and buffed off camera and I also cleaned up the shape a little bit. So now I want to apply a gel top coat. I like to apply gel top coat to my builder gel, but before I do that, I want to apply a layer of gel base, and that gives my top coat something to adhere to so it won't peel off.
On your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time.
And just because I can't help myself, here are some close-ups of the beautiful hollow reveal. As always, I'm going to finish off with some cuticle oil, and this one is Smells Like Children from Candi Skincare. I absolutely love when she comes out with these Halloween themed cuticle oils.
Yo, I think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah.
And here is the final look. What do you think? I mean, come on, just look at this hollow gorgeousness. I absolutely love this builder gel. It was really hard to dip on top of, but the thing I love about it is it's so beautiful that I could wear it on its own. But if I do dip on top of it, it doesn't create too much bulk because it's just a thin layer. I will say though that if you're using a sheerer dip, you could see the glitters through the dip, so you want to make sure you're using more of an opaque dip if you're going to dip on top of it. So I do want to show you right here, you don't really see that ridge where the tip stopped and there's a natural nail, so we're able to fill in that gap so it's an even layer. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.